Securing Charlie. Securing C.
Damn, boy, you fight.
Securing Charlie.
So,
Taking C.
what the flash thing, bro? Get off me, bro.
Control zone C.
Like, what?
Trophy system online.
Get off me, boy.
Lost Charlie.
Get through a bomb.
Losing A.
Get
Taking
in.
Bravo underway. Control zone. Locking down Charlie.
They keep going slow. So,
Zone C secure. Securing Alpha.
dude, that booty right the fuck out.
Enemy double barrel.
Taking Alpha.
They just keep going. God damn, dude, I'm doing slow. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, welcome to that. Well, good morning.
We're losing Charlie. Off day. Marking down Bravo. We have the edge. Don't get caught.
This stuff is good for that. Oh, a fucking bomb, dude. Are you with the bomb, dude? Not lagging, bro.
Charlie. Securing Alpha. All zone
Stun inbound.
taking all zone.
Molotov out.
Taking Alpha.
Capture the objective at 10. Deploy drone.
Taking C. Zone Charlie locked down. That's right.
We made it close enough. GG's, yo.
Ain't nothing without us.
GG. GG.
For example, taking a castle, either they freeze it, putting it into a hot oven, or taking that castle, either hot oven and setting it into a pan. special wishes explain nothing or perhaps if you set them down. If that's happened to you, please let me know in the comments below. For Pyrex users, this matters because borosilicate glass does a better job of handling thermal shock than soda lime glass. That's why people love this stuff. It's so tough. Now, to be honest with you, I don't use Pyrex all that much when I'm baking. I actually use a different material that can withstand thermal shock far better, which I'll discuss in just a moment. And now, this doesn't mean that you can't bake it on the lowercase Pyrex bakery. Of course you can. You just have to be mindful of thermal shock. And to be honest with you, I would advise that no matter the type of Pyrex you're working with. So, for example, don't take a capsule that's been frozen in Pyrex and put it directly into a 500. And don't take a Pyrex fish out of the oven and set it on annual countertop. That's how accidents happen. Instead, you want to put it on like a heating pad, some sort of oven mix, or even a wood cutting board. That way, well, it won't crack and shatter. Ultimately, all forms of Pyrex that are made for food use are going to be safe to oven. You just have to take precautions and make sure that the Pyrex you're using is oven safe. It will say that either on the package or on the bottom of the Pyrex itself. And note that they all say that they are not stovetop or broiler safe. So oven, microwave, that's it. And remember, no matter what type of material your Pyrex is made from, ultimately it's still glass and it's likely going to shatter if you drop it. Now, in my research for this video, I did come across some links here that said that soda-lime glass, one of the benefits is that when it does shatter, it shatters in a quote-unquote safer manner. The shards are less sharp than borosilicate. Well, I wanted to test that, so what I did is I actually bought a couple of pine plates from my local thrift store. They were cheap. One is vintage Pyrex, the other is brand new Pyrex in lowercase form. And well, we're going to go outside and we're going to shatter them and see how they perform. So let's do that. For this highly scientific experiment, you can see that I spared no expense, getting a cardboard box and a big old brick. Okay, we will begin with the newer lowercase Pyrex high dish plate to see how it performs in the shatter test. And remember, sink first and don't try this at home, either petrol or unlocked.
MTC is live. Assume all contacts are hostile. We got the lead. Now hold.
Clear. Sniper's down. Shot going out. Okay.
It's not gonna fit.
Hostile blast track.
Let's go Argent to see your area. Let's like
Darkness weapon station.
Molotov out.
I gotta move on.
Tally shock charge. Get down. Shot. Okay, eyes on hostile subject.
Those shutters.
Down.
I'm not sure.
Come on, you're losing this fight.
Bring this up.
Long rifle, head down.
Like all of these points, here is the shadow test. This is
Semtex front.
See, this surprised me because I couldn't believe the vintage Pyrex I made didn't bounce. Still, I went to use that lucky and I hit the brick
Not
and
this time.
it didn't break. So I did have to tell you what. Sure enough, it dropped again, but this time the plate didn't bear so well.
Blast trap.
Except for me, it's just how quickly this is the second time.
5 hostiles neutralized.
There's a lot of these here. So yeah, it's multiple breaks, and I am just stunned that the first point well, that's some pretty good things that you might want to go for the old borosilicate glass versus the soda lime, but the big question you're probably asking is, how can you tell which is the difference? To the internet, all of the armchair experts will with 100%. If Pyrex or the couple letters is the borosilicate glass, and if it's lowercase, it's soda. The only problem is that is necessarily true. As I know, well, I know it's for itself. The Emperor Pyrex has to say on the Q&A section. Question. Class? Here's what Tony says. The short answer is that the change of the lowercase is like the branded of Pyrex in the late 1970s, and is not a conclusive way to determine historically what type of glass formulation Pyrex is made from. So that means that yes, even we all have a way might be made from soda. But you, I want to know if you start using soda lime Pyrex glass. There's a run back. Any use of the glass school. It means a good reason talking. We cannot tell you exactly who is in this glass. Some of it's transparent where some Pyrex ovenware was certainly made from soda lime glass prior to 1998, since the pattern Pyrex Castle and other ovenware products were not made from mold. So we do not have documentation that specifies dates of the companies usually don't keep that kind of information public. So this text is finding that Pyrex rabbit hole to see other tests that are used to see which glass are in the soda. So I feel the condition I think is really so that I just have to do it. And if you believe what I think is made of I thought the experiment works. Well, until I get the new Pyrex piece that I know is not made of oil, so so which includes correct. This method is often used to quickly ascertain whether the glass object is or is not. However, variability of glass systems is relies solely on samples. In short, it works Oh, so how do you definitely know what type of Pyrex glass you're buying also with the cell line? And more importantly, if you do want also Pyrex, how do you define it? Well, here's my yeah, I do typically, I'll let you know in the comments below. And that's why you don't have to seek it out. That means, well, if you're in Europe, great news. It's all paid for silk glass up there, so it's easy. And if you're elsewhere, like you're America, that means you don't have to there are other glass manufacturers that sell full silicon glass. You just have to. And there's also one other method that I use. So I know that France, the fact that makes full silicon glass.
There's no way.
I see some specialty Pyrex like this one. Well, this one, I don't think it's cheap. I think it's I think this kind of skills with maybe 10 well, in 99% likelihood is going to full silicon glass. So that's something to keep in mind too. If you're not looking and you see these French-made Pyrex glass also like this, probably going to be fully silicon glass. Or you could just use a better I don't really use Pyrex all that much for baking, but I use that well, this is vintage coin here, which was also made, and you can think of it as the Pyrex 2.0. Now, I did in the video why this is the most recent video that this came about in the 1950s, and it was used in a material called Pyrex. And this was to a few of the softball, the structure shape, it could be made into the factory freezer, with or under a boil, things that Pyrex can do. So, this is what I use as this Pyrex. This kind of stuff out there, it's not really made anymore. That was just really open as the point. So, this stuff out there, I only want to make almost 3 million pieces figured out for again, I made a full episode on hardware that's by the very site. That video is below. But you can do this as I think this part of this file that you can't see here, but you can't trace. That is this. But you let me hear in the comments below, are you Team Pyrex? So there you go. I think this episode of Pyrex kind of proves myself misconceptions, and well, you know, maybe makes you see stuff. Comments below, I would love to hear yeah, you know, there is not work for you, but now you know. In my last episode, I asked you guys to find these tiny little projects, several of them. This is, of course, let me know in the comments below. If you know what this tool is, or you have a guess, please comment below. I can, of course, know what method is message. So that is the same for what you do. So that's not you. Watch that.
Like Molotov. Send them shock talk.
Because there are taller dogs in your area.
Perfect execution. The Pantheon's probably pissing itself right now.
Clean win.